Namaste and welcome to today's class, which is Life on the Edge. If you want to grow and change and evolve, then you must boldly embrace this point of living life on the edge. That there's this point where we meet it with an open mind and an open heart, and based on the circumstances of the moment, the pressure of life or pose makes us want to close, to disconnect from our hearts, to shut down, or to just close up and push through for as long as it takes for things to change on its own. I shared a story in the lecture that goes with this video about when I held a 5-minute wheel, and it taught me a very valuable lesson. You see, timed holds are not meant to push us to hold a pose any longer than what is authentic to us. Timed holds teach us where that point is where we want to close, and instead of staying open and backing out, we abandon the truth of what is authentic for us, shut down, push through, suffer through the circumstances for as long as it takes until things change on their own, or as it relates to a timed hold, the clock ticks down to 0. I learned in my 5-minute wheel that I had a tendency to just abandon who I was and push through out of the sake of maintaining a form. But no bueno, that is not the life of the yogi. In today's class, we are going to be practicing wheel pose and maybe a timed hold. Don't worry, not 5 minutes. And the whole point of this is to develop the strength we need, not the physical endurance we need to hold wheel pose, but the strength we need to be able to identify when we've gone from open to close, to come back out, or come down from the pose, or all the way out, and regain our open-heartedness and our open-mindedness, and to take that back towards the edge that once threatened our closure. When you are ready, please meet me in the middle of your mat. All right, if you want to follow along with the playlist, you're going to find that linked just below this video. Go ahead and take that link. It'll send you to Spotify. And let's press play in 3, 2, and 1. All right. We're actually coming all the way down onto our back. Yes. So extend your legs long. Take a couple deep breaths. Close your eyes and allow yourself a few moments to fully arrive. Set aside that old story that connects strength with the ability to muscle through. Promise yourself that no matter what, you will not push too far past your limit today, that you will not abandon what is authentic for you, just for the sake of doing a pose or holding a shape. Let us rewire our minds and our hearts today to know that strength truly is the ability to always stay open. And we need the awareness and the discernment to walk that razor's edge in our life. To embrace the moment where we wholeheartedly meet the circumstances of life that threaten and put pressure on us, that make us want to close. And instead, we stay connected, do what needs to be done for us to maintain our openness. Take one more breath. Full breath out. Draw your knees into your chest. Give yourself a big squeeze, forehead to your knees. And then just let your knees draw little circles in one direction. And then draw little circles in the other direction. All right. Supta Baddha Gustasana. Send your left leg long. If this is difficult on your hip flexor, then just bend your left knee and place the left foot flat to the mat. Kick your right leg high to the sky. Flex your foot and then point through the big toe ball mound. So it's a floint. So it's not a flex and it's not a point. It's a floint, like a Barbie doll foot. All right, and then press your thigh into your hands and pull your hands into your thigh. So this is not so much foot to head, but a deep rooting of the femur bone back into the hip socket. So we're trying to actually work into the hips here, not just the hamstring. All of this helps to free the back, which is very important for back bending. Take a few breaths. Make sure the left leg is alive. You may notice it wants to go to sleep. Do the same flointing action with the foot. And try to iron the back of the hamstring down to the mat. It's going to be a little difficult because the glute's in the way, but just try to visualize that action. And then scoop your outer right hip down. Pull your leg a little bit closer towards you. One big breath. All right, good. Now reach up to the pinky toe side of the right foot and bend your knee. It's a half happy baby. As you pull the foot down towards the mat, push from deep in the pelvis up through the big toe ball mound of the foot, the inside edge of the foot. Pull and push, little micro movements. That's really what the edge is. This is dance of invisible movements that we meet the edge. And if you could tell that we've closed, we've gone too far. That's that strength we need to be able to stop ourselves just like a hair over the line so that we don't totally fall and open back up. Take a deep breath. All right, and now we take the right leg across, supine twist. Open up your right arm like a wing, bend your elbow, bring your elbow up in front of the shoulders so that the shoulder can come down, that seesaw principle. That way the shoulder comes down, lengthening through the right side body. Scoop your outer right hip down, find a little curve in the lumbar spine, and twist. If you're feeling frisky, right hand towards the left foot, take that quad stretch. You never know. Just throwing it out there, but don't do it if you start to close. Yeah, don't do it just for the sake of doing the stupid pose. They're just stupid poses. What matters is the principles, the inner action that you are taking in every pose. You are what assigns every pose you take meaning. You are the meaning that makes this that brings to the practice. Take one more breath. Full breath out. All right, as you come back to center, right leg over the left, Gomukhasana. So draw your knees really close together, flex your feet now. Separate your feet and reach for the pinky toe sides of the feet. We want to flex foot here to protect the knee joint, so that the outer ankle is very strong. When the ankles roll out, bulging, that's called a sickled foot. then there's too much pressure on the outer ankle, which goes into the knee, which doesn't open the hips. Oh, we need open hips for our pose, along with an open heart. Take a deep breath. Full breath up. One more, just because I'm feeling it starting to release. Okay, little Pilates style kicks. Not for like six-pack abs, but just warming up the core, opening up through the back chain of the legs. Yes. 3, 2. All right, and 1. Windshield wiper the knees side to side. Right leg long, kick your left leg up. Same thing, second side. Floint the foot. Pull back on the thigh as you push the thigh into your hand. So you need that dynamic action, like pulling one way and pushing the other. And notice if the left hip wants to lift, especially if you've drawn the leg closer to the face. Notice if you're going for form and you're not focusing on what is the priority, which is openness and receptivity. Right leg active. Close your eyes and just find that place where you start to close, where you start to want to give up on open, receptive presence just to bring your foot to the ground, you know? It's like, who cares? 3, 2. Remember, you can always bend your right knee foot flat to the mat. And 1. Okay, half happy baby. Reach up for the left big toe side, pinky toe side of the foot. Pull the knee down as you push the leg up. And it's just this dynamism of push and pull. Push and pull, even though they're micro movements and you might not be able to see it. A few breaths. Notice how the right thigh wants to pop up. That's a sign I've gone too far, actually. My hips are just not the same after having a baby. Few breaths. It doesn't matter the shape. That's really what I'm trying to nail into you. What change, transformation, and growth happens when you can maintain openness at a place where the circumstances are pressuring you to want to close. That's the edge. Live life on the edge. All right, now we supine twist across. Oh, you might have to like negotiate a little bit of space and scoot your butt over to the left. If you want to take that quad stretch, do so. Big full breaths, softening into the moment. Notice where there's this moment that you want to close. It might not even be in the extreme form, but somewhere interesting along the way. Notice if a thought comes in that makes you want to close, right? Wow. Notice that all day long. Pay attention to that. One more breath, please. As we come to center, Gomukhasana, hip opening stretch. Flex your feet. I like to separate my feet away from my hips. For me, I feel a greater stretch, which brings me more to that place of like wanting to perhaps close. Few breaths, and then we're getting moving. You will notice that once we stand up, this sequence, wow, it has done wonders for opening up the low body. All right, release, Pilates style kicks. Truly, when you practice on your own, I encourage you to open the large muscle groups of the body first, okay? So that's always your legs, your hips. You'll notice such a difference in your practice. 3, 2. All right, here we go. We go bridge pose. So separate your feet hip width distance. Elbows by your sides. Lift your hips, stand into your legs. Start to walk your elbows in closer together behind your back. Elbows down, so robot arms, stand into your legs here. Press the roof of your mouth into the mat. Back, so back into the skull. Make the chest light. Stand into the inner edges of the feet. The legs should be working, but the glutes, not so much, okay? Yes. 3, notice that difference. 2, slowly come down, pause. Were you holding your breath? Were you even paying any attention whatsoever on open-heartedness, open-mindedness, receptivity? That's what I'm talking about, okay? Here we go again. Up. Now, as you walk your arms closer together behind your back, tie your fingertips together. Press the back of your skull into your mat so you have a curve through the cervical spine. The chin is off the chest. And now reach from the roof of your mouth through the sidelines of the body, through the bones of the legs, into the inner edges of the feet. Stretch to the bones of the arms, and then lift your chest because of it. Are you open? If not, come out slightly, open, and go back in. Find that razor's edge. Hang out there. 3. Last 2. Slowly release. Hips to the mat, knees in, feet wide. Take a deep breath in. All right, and 1. Rock and roll. Rock and roll. Oh, and then think about this. You're gonna rock and push into the legs, no hands. Uttanasana. Tie your fingertips together behind your back, shoulders stretch. Feet are hip width distance, but your feet are parallel. I actually would like you to separate your feet a little wider than hip width distance. Second toe in line with the center of the ankle. Honestly, this is very important for your wheel pose. Feet a little wider than hip width distance. You'll feel such, there'll be more space for you to open. Take a deep breath. Full breath out. All right, beautiful. Take a deep breath in, pull belly rib spine forward. Exhale and fold. Inhale, rise all the way up, look up, reach up. Hands just to your heart, maybe step your feet a little bit together, pause. Tailbone down, low belly up. Stand into the legs, lift through the chest. Take a deep breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, reach the sky. Exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, lengthen halfway. Exhale, step back, high plank, top of a push-up. Take a deep breath in. Lower to your belly as you breathe out. Okay, tops of the feet onto the mat. Separate your feet outer hip width distance. Make your left leg very heavy. Lift your right leg up. Hug your shin in, take your inner thigh to the sky, and then stretch from deep in your hip through the bones of the right leg, right big toe down. Now with the left, inhale, left leg up, shin to the midline, upper inner thigh to the sky, stretch from the bones of the legs, all the way through the big toe down. Clip your toenails into the mat, hug your shins in again, tailbone down. Notice how your back body should be very full now. Now claw your fingertips to the side, keep your legs just as they are. Inhale, start to rise up, cobra. Notice where you want to close. Practice finding your edge here. This is the back bend. This is a prerequisite for wheel pose. Practice it all. Legs strong, heart wide. 3, 2, 1. Hands to the mat, tuck your toes under. Inhale, high plank, toes or knees. Exhale, dog pose. Take a deep breath in. Full breath out. One more, breathe in. Pedal out the feet, do you. All right, inhale, rise up to the balls of the feet. Exhale, jump, step, or hop, top of the mat. Woo! Inhale, lengthen halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, hands to your hips, elbows back. Separate your feet a little wider than what you would like. Make sure that the feet do not turn out and that you do not press your hips forward like this. Think thigh bones back like we did in Supta Baddha Gustasana in the beginning. Tailbone down, chest up. Notice where you want to close. You want to push way too fucking hard just to do the form. Prioritize authentic opening. Live life on the edge, baby. Here for 3. Yes, hold on to you. Last 2, never sacrifice it for anyone or anything. All right, inhale, rise up. Exhale, chair plane, jump your feet together, sit low. Inhale, chair. Exhale, we twist, left elbow to the outside of the right knee. Ooh. Sit low, take your right belly to the left, left chest to the right. Nice. Lengthen forward through the spine here, shoulders on your back. Beautiful. 3. Notice even here, where's that edge? Last 2. Take your right leg with you. Inhale, one-legged Tadasana. Exhale, figure 4, cross the ankle over your thighs, sit low, sit back. Cross the ankle here, sit low, chest to shin, long through the sides of the body. 3, 2, inhale, one-legged Tadasana. Chair plane, sit nice and low. Inhale, left leg up, figure 4. Outer ankle very strong on the left leg. Big full breaths for 2. Listen, inhale, one-legged Tadasana. Identify your right hand in your mind. Right hand to the left foot, bilateral fold. Yeah, so draw the left heel to the glute. Hug outer knee to outer hip and stretch inner thigh to inner knee. Widen your left elbow out so that you can curl underneath the left armpit. 3, 2, kick your foot free, step back, Skandasana. Flex your foot up, little micro bend in the knee. Take a deep breath in. Push all the way through Fallen Warrior. And back. And forth. One more. Beautiful. Skandasana, take a deep breath in. We come forward, low lunge. Knee down, drag the knee forward, hands to your hips, rise up. Beautiful, rise up here. Interlace your hands behind your head. Elbows forward, arm bones back. All right, so if you want to, you could come up. Like, I'm not gonna hold you back if that's authentic for you. So you could come up. I don't know, I'm feeling like it. It's off syllabus, but I'm feeling like it. Clip your right hip back, ribs in, waistline full, and now start to curl up and back. Notice when you hold your breath. Notice when you become hard-hearted. Notice when you're just trying to fucking get the pose because, I don't know, let's just do it. Who cares about the pose? Open your deepest heart. Let that flower blossom and evolve. 3, maybe goddess your arms, I'm feeling it. 2, all right, inhale, lunge. Exhale, hands to the mat. You step back, chaturanga. Cobra, work your legs. Puppy pose. Tense your fingertips onto the mat. Inhale, rise up here. Ustrasana, hands to your hips, you open again. Nothing crazy. Just find that place where you kind of want to close and become interested. What's up there? Inhale, rise. Rabbit. Interlace your hands behind your back. Curl forward. 3, 2. As you come up, catch yourself. Chaturanga. Cobra. Dog. Deep breath in. Full breath out. Again, breathe in, please. And breathe out. So use this as a moment to reset. Work your principle. Open. Receptive. All right. Inhale, rise to the balls of the feet. Look forward. Exhale, jump, step, or float. Float. Ooh, yes. Top of the mat. Inhale, lengthen halfway. Fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale, listen. Hands to your hips. If you'd like, if you're close to a wall, you can also work this, okay? So you go elbows wide, tailbone down, low belly up. And you start to curl, 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 okay? Notice where you hold your breath. The hands can come to the wall. Yes. Notice where the feet want to turn out. When you want to hold your breath. When you want to focus on the form, because that is a sign you've gone over the edge. All right, inhale, rise up. Chair plank. Inhale, chair. We twist, right elbow to the outside of the left knee. Beautiful. So really clip the right hip back. It wants to come forward. Something that'll help you do that is take your left belly to the right, right chest to the left. Breathe, please. I'm reminding myself just as much as you. Spine long, shoulders back. 3, 2. Take your left leg up with you as you go, one-legged Tadasana. Figure 4 on this side. Sit nice and low. I really notice that I kind of hate yoga when I'm treating it like I need to push the river. When I've just totally gone over my edge, when I'm not open. But same is true for life. Don't we hate those moments? We feel depressed, we feel angry, we feel anxious, we feel miserable, we feel dull, whatever it is, because we're not open. Inhale, one-legged Tadasana, chair plane. Inhale, one-legged, figure 4 on the right leg. The big one, right? We feel bored. We've closed down, we've contracted. We've abandoned ourselves. Come back to your place. Walk that razor's edge. One more breath. One-legged Tadasana. Identify your left hand as you fold left hand, right foot, bilateral fold. Oh. Stand into your left leg, widen your right elbow. 3. Let your neck be long here. Upper shoulders move up your back. 2. Kick your leg free, Skandasana. Just transition here. Take a deep breath. Fallen. Skandasana. Fallen. One more. Breathe in. All the way out. Skandasana for a moment. Low lunge to the top. Knee down if you'd like. Totally cool. Totally cool. Hands to your hips. You stay here or you come up. Press the top of the right thigh to the sky, left hip back. Reach your arms up. Interlace your hands behind your skull. Use that to lengthen. So you're trying to create a curve from the lumbar spine all the way up through the back of the skull. So the neck included. 3. If you have to come out and come back in, do so. Last 2. High lunge, breathe in. Exhale, hands to the mat, step back. Chaturanga. Inhale. Puppy pose. Rise up, breathe in. All right, tuck your toes under. Just helps you. I may even need to roll my knees up, mat up a little bit. Anything to help me stay open. All right, so start to curl up and back. Do not let your knees bow out to the side, okay? Hands to your heels, only if you can stay open. If you have to come out and come back in. Find that dance. 3, 2. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, rabbit. So I like this variation of the shoulders with the shoulder stretch, but you can grab your feet if you'd like. As you inhale, rise up slightly, catch yourself, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, dog. Take a deep breath in. Full breath out. Oscillate your spine forward to the mat. Right leg steps back, right arm sweeps. So it's a side plank. Take a full circle with the arm. Knee into your chest. Take Chapasana here. Modified variation in Vashisthasana. So keep the knee in line with the hip. Heel in line with the knee. Widen through your elbows and take your shoulders on your back. 3, 2, release, step up. Yes, warrior 1, rise up. Back foot spins flat. Take your upper inner thigh back, right hip under. Rise up out of the pelvis, the cylinder of the torso long. Swim your arms behind your back. Humble prep, take a deep breath in. Exhale, humble warrior. Stay strong in your legs, long through the sides of your body, wide through your heart. Yes. 3, 2. All right, beautiful. Inhale, rise up, star. Warrior 2. Rise up one time. You know how I like to do that, just like circle through the pelvis. Nothing too static here, just lubricating things slightly so you can find that warrior 2. Click right in, breathe. Three. The longer you're here, the more expansive you become. Last one. Inhale, reverse. Here we go, all the way to the mat. Hands to the mat. Kick your right leg high to the sky. Bend your knee, stack your hip, step over. All right, so we're going wild thing. Inhale, rise up. Curl. Right hand to your heart. Come out of it slightly, open up, and now curl. Beautiful. One big breath. Chaturanga, go. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, dog. One big breath, just stretch, breathe in. Full breath stretch in all directions. Oscillate your spine forward, knee to the mat. Left hand lengthens, left leg long, right hand down. Take a deep breath, stretch, full circle with the arm, draw the knee into your chest, kick back, Chapasana variation. Widen through the elbows, widen through your wings. Yeah, notice that difference. Keep your left knee in line with your hip as you kick back. 3, here we go, 2. Step up, back foot spins flat, inhale, rise up. Warrior 1. Take your upper inner thigh of the right leg back. Rise up. One big breath. Tie your fingers together behind your back. Start to lean back. Humble warrior. Ooh. Keep your palms to touch, elbows bent so the shoulders stay on your back. Last 2. Inhale, rise all the way up, star. Warrior 2. Rise up, give yourself a little shake, shimmy. Warrior 2 and breathe. Pelvis neutral. Try to find that, not under tuck, over tuck, but just that center place. Rise up through the cylinder of the spine. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, hands to the mat. Inhale, left leg high. Bend the knees, stack the hip, and flip over. All right, so right hand to your, or left hand to your heart, and start to curl open. Stand into the right foot here. And then peel your left fingertips open. Shoulders on your back. 3, 2. All right, lower. Chaturanga. Cobra. Dog. Right foot forward, we go pigeon. Start to rise up, lean back, curl. Back toes tucked under, it'll help you find that buoyancy in the pelvis. 3, long through the low belly. 2, all right, and 1. All right, hands to the mat. Listen up. You're gonna push down, hover. Pivot the left foot flat, turn the foot out like warrior 1. Bend your right heel to your glute, and then kick it over to your left. Take the weight with your right hand, left hand to the right foot, okay? You stay here, you start to go drunken dog. Notice where you wanna close. Claw the right finger pads onto the mat, look up. Inner and outer shoulder on your back, kick curl, 3, 2, amazing dog. Left foot forward, pigeon. Right toes under, you rise up and you lean back. Stretch through the low belly. Yes. 3, 2, and you come down. few more breaths. All right. Come up. Hover for a moment. Pivot the right foot flat like warrior one. Bend your left heel to your glute. Kick the left foot to the right. Reach for the foot. Left hand takes the weight. You kick and curl. Notice when you're just trying to go for the shape, the form. Find your razor's edge, that place where you just want to close and play and dance, right? Like open, close, open, close, open, close until you find the furthest you can go, maintaining authentic openness. 3, 2, and 1. Downward facing dog. Root the thigh bones back. It'll feel really good on your low back. All right, look forward, step or jump through. All right, so now this is when our fun begins. All right, so we're gonna come down onto our back. So we've already done 2 bridges, 2 camels, back bend at the wall. All right. So, please just click forward to the next song. Wow, there was a few more minutes of It's my favorite backbending song. Whew, really does it for me. Okay. So I'm going to take you step by step along the way. Separate your feet outer shoulder width distance. Remember when we were doing that? When we're standing? It gives you more space, okay? It's important. Make sure your feet are pointing forward. And remember, this is not about doing anything for the sake of doing it. I do not want you under any and all circumstances in this class or any other to abandon what is authentic for you to just muscle through something. You deserve better than that. Don't live that way, please, please, please. Okay. So keep your feet where they are. Play with the tilt of the pelvis. Find that where you're like neutral and then just go a little bit over, so tucked under just to start, okay? Actually, play with the tilt of the pelvis, okay. And find like where you're under neutral, like where you're a little bit curved. That's better, okay. Bring your hands to opposite sides of the ears. Here's the deal. I promise you, once we come up to the head, it is going to benefit you to move your hands a little bit wider, but you just can't do that as in this position. So stand into your legs and now try to find that little more neutral position, because that's going to come into the power of the legs. So stand into your legs like bridge pose, okay? Now, press down onto your hands and come to the top of your head. Separate your hands a little bit wider than what you think, okay? And then they're not close by your ears, they're kind of in front of you so you can see them. Stand into your legs. Maybe you just stay here. Think legs, legs, legs. Stand into your legs and come up. And breathe. Stand into your legs. Notice how you want to take over with your arms and muscle. Take one more breath, please. And come down. Pause. Close your eyes. Let everything settle. So remember, the goal is to find the place where the conditions pressure you to close. And instead, stay open. And if you need to come out and open and go back in, please do that. Here we go, round 2. Place your feet, outer hip width distance, place your hands. Stand into your legs, lift your hips, try to find neutrality of the pelvis now. Engage your core. Put a little bit of weight in the hands to come up to the top of your head. Now reposition your hands. Think legs, legs, legs. Stand into your legs, come up. Breathe. Shoulders on your back. But open the back door of your heart here. Open, yes, feel that? Whew. Neck free, head free. Stand into your legs. Notice if your feet want to turn out. Inner edges down. 3, 2. And we come down. And we rest. You're doing great. We have one more. Third time's the charm. We're gonna hold, okay? Here we go. Stopwatch on. I'm just gonna do this so I can see it when I come up. Okay. I'm not even gonna tell you how long, because it doesn't matter. That shouldn't be a factor in how long you hold this pose. The factor is, are you open or are you closed? And so you're gonna come down and come back up. Come down, come back up. You're gonna come down, you're gonna rest if you need to rest for as long as you need to rest till you can open and come back up. Okay? You're gonna have that conversation with someone until you realize, like, whoa, I'm about to lose my shit. You're gonna go for a walk and you're gonna take a break for as long as you need to take a break before you come back and you continue that conversation. It's your job, your responsibility, and never lose your authenticity, okay? Here we go. On your marks. Get set, hips up. Don't overdo it. And then come to the top of your head, to your hands, and up. Here we go. I got the time. Breathe. Don't just do it for the sake of fucking doing it, okay? You're made for more than that. Soften and open. Soften and open. The razor's edge is that point of change and transformation and growth. You've got this. Come out and come back in. Come out and come back in if you need to. Please come down and rest. So you successfully did a 1-minute wheel. I don't care if you were up in the pose for a total of 3 seconds and you rested 97 or 57. You need to rewire how you view the postures, both on and off the mat. These moments where we come out and prioritize our openness, they are so much more valuable than holding the stupid pose. What I love about that pose is it's the perfect finisher. But if you need a little knees to chest or a little Supta Pada Gustasana where we started, please take it. You'll know you need that if you feel it in your low back. That's just a sign that perhaps you went over the edge of it. But don't worry, we all do it. But you're never asked to go over the edge as it relates to the path of yoga. Maybe windshield wiper your knees a little side to side. Give yourself a big old squeeze. Ooh! Take a deep breath. And release. Shavasana. Please stay here for as long as you would like. If you're ready to reawaken, do so with some deep breaths and some simple stretches. Transition however you would like to come to a seated position. Fold your hands into prayer at your heart space. May you live life on the razor's edge, never sacrificing what is authentic for you and to you to take any shape or form, both on and off the mat. Inhale your thumbs to your third eye center. Together we bow forward and say, Namaste.